But this is where we get to the catch, because these simple tests can have consequences you might not expect. When you start pulling at the thread of reality, the whole thing can start to feel a little loose. The first part of the catch is psychological. Some reality checks, like looking in a mirror, can be pretty jarring in a dream. Your reflection might be distorted, nightmarish, or it might be someone else entirely. Some people believe this is your subconscious showing you things you might not be ready to see. The second, more chilling part of the catch is that reality checks aren't perfect. They can fail. You could be in a dream, count your fingers, and see a perfectly normal 10. You might try to push your finger through your palm and find it stubbornly solid. This is a false negative, and it can just make the dream feel even more real, locking you in deeper. But for some, the real head trip is the idea of a false positive. What happens if you do a reality check while you're awake, and for a split second, it feels like it worked? Maybe your finger seems to pass through your palm, or the text on your screen appears to shift. It could just be a trick of the light or a lapse in attention. But in that moment, the solid ground you've stood on your whole life can feel like it's turning to quicksand. The very act of constantly questioning reality can, for some people, introduce a permanent seed of doubt. You might start asking yourself, am I really awake, or just in a very convincing dream that's passing all my tests? This is the ultimate catch. This perspective suggests that the test isn't just a fun trick. It's a fundamental change in how you relate to the world. You stop being a passive audience member in your life and become a critical observer, constantly testing the boundaries of your existence. This can be an incredibly empowering feeling, a gateway to a more examined life. But for some, it can be a deeply unsettling journey into a state of uncertainty, where the line between the dreamer and the dream feels forever blurred.